Hello, my name is Kainton the Tech Pro, and today I'm going to be telling you about Azure Stream Analytics. And after now, we are going to go and do a little demo by going to Microsoft Azure and then creating a simple Stream Analytics project. The question in your mind is, what is Azure Stream Analytics? Azure Stream Analytics is a feature or a service in Azure that helps you create analytics project or analytics model to analyze data that is on the fly, that is data that is in transit. According to the documentation, it says Azure Stream Analytics is easy to use real-time analytics service that is designed for mission-critical workloads. So think of the medical devices, IoT devices monitoring the health of a patient in a hospital, monitoring the heart condition in such a way that the data is coming from the patient is being monitored in real time, so that if something goes wrong or there's a spike in some parameter, some other events are triggered immediately. So you build end-to-end serverless streaming pipeline. So the keyword is serverless because this data is in transit. It's not stored anywhere. It's simply in transit. With just a few seconds, a few clicks, we can do it now. So one thing I like Azure is that Azure simplifies everything. For no-brainers, you don't have to be a tech pro like me to be able to create anything in Azure. All right, so and if you're a developer that know a bit of SQL, that is also an advantage. But if not, no problem. I'm going to take you through how to build it. Before we continue, I'd like you to listen to Microsoft Azure's explanation of Stream Analytics in 2 minutes. So this is just 2 minutes. So just pay attention to these 2 minutes. After which we go to Microsoft Azure portal and then build a Stream Analytics service. Take a listen. So one thing I want you to just take note as mentioned is serverless real-time analytics engine. So kind of they're saying that with Stream Analytics is kind of cheaper. And currently there are a whole lot of IoT devices, vehicles. We have deep learning models that control the equipment used in industries or in factories, in robots, in assembly line of vehicles and stuff like that, or mobile devices, satellites and stuff like that. So these things can be monitored in real time. So you have a telemetry setup. You simply get this data streaming and being analyzed on the fly. Let's listen a little more.
Effortlessly run analytics on your streaming data from the cloud.
So basically, if you're a developer and you have a bit of knowledge of SQL or C# programming language, any of the Microsoft programming languages, then this will really be so good for you because it's going to be easy. Then you can also apply machine learning models to machine learning algorithms to be able to fine tune and develop more intelligent models. Let's listen a bit more.
Enable advanced scenarios like anomaly detection.
So this is business now. So they are just advertising the product. So they've said this before. Now, when you mention Event Hub, actually we have a collection of, if you are monitoring several IoT devices, maybe vehicles, trucks, other equipment like cranes and so on, you can stream that data and be able to pull it in some kind of hub or storage.
For BI for real-time dashboarding.
All right, I think we are done with this. Let's just go to build a stream analytics job or a stream analytics application. So I'm here in my Azure account. You can create one, maybe a free one. Just go to all services at this point, and stream analytics is under analytics, right? So under analytics, look for stream analytics at the extreme right here. So you can now click on stream analytics job. So now we don't have any job already. So I'm going to just add a new stream analytics job by clicking on the add button, and I'm going to give it first job. Okay, let me just call it stream analytics job. Of course, subscription is free one because that is what I'm using. Resource group, I actually have not created any resource group, so let me just call it RG1 because I've not really created anyone before now. And location should be, let's leave it as Central US. Although I'm here in Europe, so I could actually choose Central Europe if there's anything like that. Central Europe, does it exist? Okay, so West. Okay, so I don't find anything. So let's leave it as Central US, and I'm going to now you have streaming jobs. For now, it's a demo, so let's leave it at a minimum of 3. So in case you don't know, streaming jobs, streaming units are used as pool of computational resources available to process the query. So this will talk about this in depth, but because this is just an introduction. All right, so go ahead to click on create. So it takes a few seconds and it's going to create this stream analytics job, and then we see how we can configure it. All right, so at this point it's deploying it, as you can see at the upper right hand side. So let's see, let's wait for a couple of seconds, and depending on the speed of the internet connection, I think my internet connection is quite okay. So yeah, so for now it's still running. I can see the animation moving here. Let's see. I actually hate waiting for something to complete, and I really don't want to. Okay, perfect. So everything succeeded, and at this point, I'm going to just go to home, and I'm going to go back to all services and I'm going to analytics again and go to stream analytics job. And at this point, you can have one job created here, right here. So we can actually check the status, ping to dashboard. I can do that, but we can just go to click on it. All right, so I'm not going to spend time since this is a demo. I'm just going to explain to you some of these user interface features right here. So I want you to look at job topology section. We have inputs, we have outputs. So basically, we have input refers to where the data is coming from. So if I click on input at this time, for now we don't have any input, but you can add an input, an IoT hub. IoT hub simply means a collection of data streaming from IoT devices in real life. They will have functions. This is basically has to do with what you use to transform the data before it's moved to the output. So you also have query, defining a query that could run. So it's simply SQL-like query that can be written so that if something the streaming data meets certain criteria, then it's going to trigger the output, and then the data moves on to some output. So this is about stream analytics. Subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed, so that when I make a more comprehensive lesson on this, then you'll get notified. I remain Kind on the Tech Pro, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.